My favorite thing after work used to be going to my drawer, opening it up, taking out my dab pen, hitting the button, taking a hit, and then sitting on the couch, fried as hell, feeling so amazing, feeling so good, but knowing in the back of my head that I was wasting my life away, wasting away my brain cells, lowering my testosterone, increasing gray matter in my brain, but I did it anyway because I loved how it felt. It, it felt amazing. And I wish I could have never tried it for the first time because it felt so good. And it took me so long to realize that it's the worst thing ever and that I didn't even know what I was doing and how to break out of an addiction until I learned the hard way. And if you guys have an addiction, this is the best possible 3-step process that you need to follow in order to break out of this addiction. So the first thing that you need to do is understand that you're actually addicted to something and understand that it is wrong. You know drinking alcohol is wrong. You know weed is wrong. You know fast food is wrong. You know being fat and unhealthy is wrong and it's bad because you probably experience things, bad side effects from these things that are just negatively affecting your life. If you don't acknowledge that your addiction is wrong, then you're never gonna break it. When you actually tell yourself and believe that what you're doing is harmful to yourself, then that's the first step. Because I used to think that weed wasn't that bad. I used to think, oh, because doctors, say it's good, it's okay to do. Because all my dad and my dad's friends drink alcohol on the weekends, okay, I think it's okay to do that too. But if you're not where you want to be in life and you're unhappy with yourself, and you're not totally content, totally clear mentally, then you need to cut this stuff out. You need to find better hobbies. You need to find better hobbies. So once you understand what you're doing is wrong, that it's detrimental to your health, the next step is coming up with a plan and taking action. Coming up with a plan to quit. So, okay, I know it's wrong. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna throw it away. If you're extremely addicted, go cold turkey. It's better to just cut it out for 2 days of pain and suffering, like you're sick basically, than just slowly taking less hits and then one day you're gonna take a bunch of hits, get really fried, or you're gonna drink once a week instead of 2 times a week. But then your friends are gonna ask you to drink and be like, oh, whatever, I'm gonna do it. But you just have to go cold turkey. I've gone cold turkey off of nicotine, weed, alcohol. If I can do it, why can't you do it? If thousands of other men have gone cold turkey, why can't you do it? The biggest pussy excuse is when you say, oh, I need to wean off it slowly. Oh, I'll go from 2 Juul pods to 1 Juul pod a day. How the fuck does that make any sense? You're still literally doing bad things, even if it's less of it. Why can't you just cut it out completely? Even if you feel sick or shitty or whatever, take a rest day from the gym. Drink some extra coffee to get rid of the brain fog or the bad feelings, Do it on the weekend so you have a weekend to relax, and even if you don't do anything fun that weekend or anything productive, at least you're breaking this habit so then the rest of your fucking life, you're gonna have the mental clarity, discipline, willpower, and better health than what you would have if you just kept staying on it and going back and forth. Because if you're watching this video, you've probably been addicted, you probably tried to cut this shit out and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but you haven't successfully been able to do it. That's why you're watching this video. Because if you're not addicted to anything, you might as well not waste your fucking time and go watch something else. But if you are addicted to alcohol, don't hang out with friends that do it. Don't go hang out at the bars with your boys because it's something to do. If it's not making you better, don't fucking do it. If you're too bored and you're like, oh, I need to feel something, plan out your day of things that are objectively productive. Weed and alcohol aren't objectively productive. Journaling, reading, working on your job, going to the gym, walking, exercise, those things are objectively going to better you in the long run. So start slow. Start with going for a walk 1 hour a day. Start with meal prepping and calculating your macros and micros and make sure you're getting those from Whole Foods. I mean, a lot of you guys don't care about being jacked or the gym or whatever, but if you've never been into that, start now. I guarantee if you start hitting the gym, start getting jacked, you're gonna solve so many of your problems. So many of your problems. If you're anxious and depressed, you definitely need to fill a gap in your heart, and you're filling it with the wrong things. You're filling it with short-term easy dopamine because you're a pussy and you're not a man. Hard things always give you good benefit, 99% of the time. But easy things like weed and alcohol are never gonna give you any sort of long-term benefits that are actually meaningful. And if you just don't have a purpose in life, it's easy to be like everyone else. And I used to think that too. Everyone I surrounded myself with were fucking lazy, were fucking bums, and they went nowhere with their lives. They didn't do anything significant. And I'm not saying if you work a regular job, you're a bum or whatever. It's great, you have to support yourself, you have to do this and that. But for my case specifically, I was on the wrong path. I was on track to be either homeless or, working at a fast food restaurant, and I had no plan. But even if you are in a bad spot, you need to at least lay out a plan, schedule your day, like the second thing that I said. And then once you lay it out, okay, I'm gonna eat 3 meals a day. I'm gonna get up at this time every day, go to bed at this time every day, watch my Netflix episodes, not do this much time on my phone and have this much screen time. I'm gonna delete Instagram, delete TikTok. I'm gonna not hang out with my friend unless they want to go do something that's productive, like a walk or playing a sport or something, instead of just hanging out with them, smoking weed, playing video games, or going to the bars. And when you cut out the bad things, make a plan to do good things every hour of the day, you're not gonna have time to sit there bored being like, oh, what should I do? Oh, I'm gonna go drink or smoke. You're gonna be so busy and occupied that you're not gonna have time to go do the bad things. When you're bored, that's when the devil comes in and occupies your mind with bullshit. So identify what you're doing is wrong, for one. 2, come up with a plan to do these things. And then 3, do it. Get the routine in place, get used to it, and take baby steps. You can't expect to get jacked in one day. This shit took fucking 3 years. You can't expect to, accomplish something insane in one day. Lay out the plan, take baby steps, and take it one day at a time. When you just put your head down and go to the gym every day, eat clean food every day, track everything every day, not smoke weed and drink alcohol every day, the little baby steps add up and will compound into something big. But obviously everyone wants to get jacked. Everyone wants to get in shape. Everyone wants to be the great, jacked, great guy who has everything in life. But if you don't come up with a plan, take action and establish it as a routine, you're not gonna get there. You're not gonna get there. You have to make it a part of your lifestyle. You have to make productivity the highlight and pinnacle of your lifestyle. Otherwise, you're never gonna last. If you do this shit on and on or half-assed for a week and you don't see results because you're going half and half with eating bad food or still smoking or still vaping but hitting the gym, you're gonna get discouraged and be like, oh, why would I just go to the gym for no reason because I'm seeing no results? I'd rather just sit on the couch and take this easy dopamine. But to see results quickly, you have to do it to the best of your ability. And you're not doing it to the best of your ability. You're eating out once a week. You're still drinking once a week. What the fuck is the point of that? You're gonna do it over and over for years on end. When are you gonna wake up and realize that you're just wasting your fucking time? Have you ever even tried for 3 months, 6 months, a year of being actually extremely disciplined and precise with what you're doing? Because I guarantee if you don't have a six-pack, if you're not where you want to be at, you haven't. You haven't. You've just been settling, doing the bare minimum, and that's why you have all this, addiction and dopamine problems and mental problems and anxiety and depression, because you could be doing more. You could be fixing all your problems. And for me, the solution to the majority of my problems was the gym, was learning discipline and consistency and seeing results through my hard work. And if you feel like you need help with the gym, if you're not into the gym, you're not into fitness, which is, literally optimizing your body, your temple, your number one asset. If you feel like you're lost and you have no idea how to become healthy physically and mentally, book a call with me one-on-one from the description of this video for my one-on-one coaching, and I guarantee I can help you with any problems, whether that be mentally or physically, and I guarantee I'll help get you right.